Hi guys, it's Carrie with Rockin G Farm. Today I have a lot of things to get accomplished on the farm, and today I'm going to make sure that I'm taking care of my newly planted berry bush garden. That includes my blueberries, blackberries, and raspberries. So I've been watching some master gardener classes and I've learned a lot on blueberries, which I did know that their root system is more surface roots. So you have to make sure that they are watered in very well the first year that you plant them. Because like right now, it's really hot out here, even early morning. And if I don't get some water on those roots can dry up and then I will lose my blueberry plants. So always remember that your blueberry plant roots are more surface level and you have to give them more water and watch them for drying out. So another thing is blueberry plants love fir bark and fir sawdust. However, here in Arkansas, we have hardly none of that because we don't have fir trees around. So if you're lucky enough to be able to come on some fir bark or fir sawdust, that is the perfect thing to mulch your blueberries with because it has lots of nitrogen in it and it also helps keep the soil acidic for your blueberry plants. So that is awesome. But I don't have any of that available right now, so I am just going to mulch around my blueberry plants and my blackberries and my raspberries with just normal bark. That's what I've got on hand right now. I did want to let you know that you do need to fertilize your newly planted blueberry bushes in late April, May, June, and July. Your established blueberry, my tongue doesn't want to work today. Blueberry plants, you only do 3 times. You do that April, May, and June. And the reasoning you do not fertilize in July on established blueberry plants is because they have all that energy from the fertilizer and they want to grow, and then they're starting to miss that dormancy period. So then you're going to end up with a decrease in your blueberries for the next year. But the new blueberry plants need that extra spurt of growth and energy to continue to get their root system going and get established before going into dormancy for the fall. Okay, so guys, this is what I've got here. I've got my 2 blueberry plants. This one right here is actually one that could be grown in a container, but I didn't want to do that. I just went ahead and put them in the ground. And then this one over here is one that's going to get really big. And if you can see, I've just got my plain bark or my mulch and some liquid fertilizer water. And I've already gone ahead and watered them. And I'm going to show you why I water very slowly and go from one plant to the other and not saturate it super heavy. Because if you look down here by my feet, I hope you can see that. Give me a second. By my plant. Right here by my feet, you can kind of see this dark area. That's where the water ran away from the plant. So if I continue to pour my water, and I'm thinking I am watering my plant, I'm not. I'm watering downhill to the dog pen. So what I like to do is just to get my handy dandy cute little watering can, and I'm just going to water it very slowly. Let me get you on here. Oh, there's our doggies. So I'm just going to water down, and you always want to try to water from the bottom. Try not to water on top because that's when you can get mold and mildew and funguses and diseases. So of course it does rain from the sky, but when we want to water, try to always water from the bottom. That helps with all of the diseases not getting on your plants. So I'm just going to do real lightly, and see, you can kind of see right there where it's coming. That's why I am going to water this real slow, go to my next blueberry plant, water, then come back. So that's one thing that you might want to think about if you think, gee, I've been watering my plant and what's going on? It just still doesn't look good. Well, Maybe your water's running away from the plant. So anyway, we're watering those. I've already watered my blackberries and my raspberries down there, and then my 2 blueberries up here. I'm just gonna make sure that I get them watered in really, really well because it is getting really hot today. And I don't, since their roots are real shallow, I want to give them a good soaking. And then I'm gonna put some bark mulch around them and get that in there so that it'll help keep the moisture in the ground. One thing I am not going to do, I'm not going to push the bark all the way up to the branches of my blueberry plants. I'm going to leave a good area so that there's still some airflow, but throughout this outer area here, I want to have some mulch down here so that it retains the water and the moisture for my plants. One thing also on your blueberry plants, since their roots are so shallow, they cannot compete with grasses that are growing around their root system. So anytime you start to see grass growing around their root system, you need to get your garden hoe or little hand hoe and just start getting those grasses out, because with the roots of the blueberry plants being shallow and that grass going over them, they are going to grab your blueberry plant roots and they will strangle them out, and you will lose your blueberry plant. And I just cannot say blueberry today. Is it just one of those days? Can anybody talk today? Or is it just my tongue that's broken today? I don't know. Also that I just learned today when I was watching some master gardeners courses, blueberry plants cannot get food from either side of the plant. So if you only fertilize this side of the plant, only this side of the plant is going to be able to get that food. So whenever you feed or fertilize your blueberry plants, you need to feed them in a circle. And make sure that all of your fertilizer goes around the whole plant in a circle. That way, each side of the plant can uptake that fertilizer and use it to grow. That's a new one on me. Good thing I'm looking into some master gardening classes. Okay guys, this is what we're looking at today. We're just gonna go ahead and do this. And eventually, hopefully this whole area here will be completely mulched, or if I am able to find some sawdust, I will put sawdust all the way down through this. Evidently that is very good for all of your berry plants, your raspberries, blackberries, and blueberries. So we'll look into that at some point in time, but since this is what I've got on hand right now, this is what I'm going to do to hopefully let my blueberries get a good start for the summer. Sorry for the bright lights and the airplane that just went by, and thank you for joining me today. I've got some more stuff to dogs. Lot on my plate today, and I might be making some more videos, so I might be in the same clothes for a lot of the videos that are upcoming, but my day off, and I'm trying to get everything into my day off. Quit peeing on my plants. Trying to get everything into my day off as I can, and thanks for joining me today, and make what you have beautiful.